What's going on, guys? It's Pokemon Trainer Dan here to give you a quick video to help you pick and choose your hunts for the first themed shiny weekend, which is fishing hunts, as well as explain one of the best methods, best methods for getting shiny Pokemon, which is Gen 6 chain fishing. So to start off, we're here on Serebee's Pokearth page. From here, you can choose the region you'll be hunting in. And from there, you can choose a route or whatever other area to encounter Pokemon and see what spawns where. So I'm going to show you guys two examples just to give you an idea. So the first example, we're going to go to the Johto region. So, you know, whoopsie. Back it up. So, we're going to go to the Johto region. So let's say we want to fish on Route 41. Alright, so, you know, Route 41, it gives you a picture of what the route is and stuff. So, something that Serebii does, which is what I love, is it'll actually give you anchors for games that have remakes. So, like, it's showing the Gen 4 entries by default, but you can do the Gen 2 entries as well. And then from there, it even has little hotkeys to take you to fishing things. So you got Old Rod spawns, Good Rod spawns, and Super Rod spawns. So let's look at Good Rod. Alright, it's not scrolling down. Whatever. Good Rod. Somewhere down here. There we go. Good Rod. So, if you fish in Gen 2 on Route 41 with the Good Rod, in gold you can get Krabby, Magikarp, Corsola, with Corsola swapping out for Staryu at nighttime. And of course the spawn rates are actually they're the same across the board, surprisingly. And then, you know, in silver, it's actually the same. Interesting enough. So, just another example, because, you know, we started with Johto. Let's go to the Kalos region, and let's go to Route 8. So, from here... Shush, Mr. Beast. From here, you can, you know, choose which rod you're going to use. We're going to be using the Old Rod, and if you notice, in X and Y, it's Love Disc. It's 100% Love Disc. So, you know, if I really wanted to find a shiny Love Disc, you know, I now know that if I fish on Route 8 in Pokemon X and Y... It's 100% Love Disc. I only get Love Disc. So, now for the other part I wanted to show you guys, which is an explanation of chain fishing. So for chain fishing, actually before I get into chain fishing, I should probably talk to you about Pokemon abilities that help with fishing. So there are actually two abilities that help with fishing. Suction Cups. It's not learned by as many Pokemon, but, you know, if the Pokemon... The Pokemon is in the lead spot when fishing, Pokemon are easier to catch. So, if you have a Suction Cups Pokemon in the front of your party, you're more likely to fish up Pokemon and not have to spend as much time fishing. Because, you know, you get more consistently getting encounters. The other ability is Sticky Hold, which literally does the same thing. It's just another ability. Sticky Hold's got a bit more options as far as who has it. So depending on what game you're playing, will really decide, which Pokemon you're going to be using. Because if you're in Sword and Shield, you know, you don't have a few of these dex entries. Like, you don't have Muck and stuff, but you have Shellios and Gastrodon. And Trubbish, actually. Okay. But now, for an explanation of Gen 6 chain fishing. So we're going to hop over to Gen 6 and show you guys. Alright. So here we are. I'm loaded up my copy of Pokemon Y. I've actually pre-saved on Route 8 just to show this example. But here we are. I have... Oh, that sucks. You can't see it, but you can see that I have a Suction Cups Pokemon in the front of my party. It's an Inkay that I ended up catching on this route as well. So that worked out nicely. I have a Suction Cups Inkay in the front of my party. I've got plenty of Pokeballs, stuff like that. Easy peasy. And with... I guess this goes for almost all fishing encounters, but for most games, when you fish... I didn't have my rod registered. Let's register the Old Rod. We'll deregister the bicycle. Yeah, so that's another thing. Registering your rods makes it a lot easier to fish, because you just, you know, you press the button and you start fishing. So that's an example of fishing, but something that X and Y does, along with all the other Pokemon games, is when you fish, you have to wait for the exclamation point and then press A. So for anyone who didn't know how to fish ahead of time, you wait for the exclamation point when you cast your rod and you press A. So right now I've seen one love disc. So for chain fishing, what you want to do is you just essentially want to fish over and over. You can kill the Pokemon, you can catch the Pokemon, you can run away from the Pokemon. But the main things you have to do with chain fishing is you cannot move. Don't move. You have to stay in the same spot, and you have to fish up a Pokemon every time. Because if you fail to fish it up, you broke your chain, and you have to start over. And I don't exactly know how chain fishing odds work to the T. All I know is once your chain... Wow, I really couldn't get away. Once your chain gets up to 20, you're at maximum odds for chain fishing, which is about 1 in 100. Which is really good shiny odds. Like the only shiny odds I can think of that are lower than that are like the odd egg in Gen 2. I'm doing my best to keep this chain going. So I think that's a good enough explanation of chain fishing. You have to stay in one spot, bring a sticky hold / suction cups Pokemon. Don't move. Don't break your chain. Just keep fishing over and over. That's another thing. So with this love disc trying to attack me, if your Pokemon faints, don't worry about it. As long as it's in the front of the party, the effect is still working. Gotta focus on fishing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to fast forward the next segment, and I'm going to keep fishing until I get a shiny love disc, just to prove to you guys. So I think this is number 6. I'm not exactly keeping count, but it shouldn't be too long. So see you guys when I find a shiny. Oh, goodbye, Inkay. Whoops. There we go! There it is! 50 encounters! So there you go, chat. 50 encounters, chain fishing, shiny love disc. I only did this for 20 minutes! 20 minutes for a legitimate shiny. Alright, so there you go. That's chain fishing. You guys probably want to see me catch this, so I guess I should do that. Dive ball. Sure. It should have a pretty good catch rate, so. Easy. Easy. Well, there you go. That's an explanation of chain fishing. Your odds are 1 in 100 after you get to 20. I got to up to, you know, I did 50. I counted. I have a counter. I did 50. That's not bad. That's not bad. So, guys, thank you for watching. I hope to see you all out there fishing for the first themed shiny weekend. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.